Are we all met?
Pat, and here's a marvelous, convenient place for our rehearsal. Testing, 1, 2. This green plot shall be our stage. This hawthorn brake our tiring house, and we will do it in action as we will do it before the Duke.
Peter! Wins.
Yes, bully. Bottom.
There are things in this comedy of Pyramus and Thisbe that will never please. First, Pyramus must draw a sword to kill himself, which the ladies cannot abide. How answer you that?
Oh, you're making a parlous fair.
I believe we should leave the killing out when all is done.
Not a whit. I have a device to make all well. Write me a prologue, and let the prologue seem to say that we will do no harm with our swords, and that Pyramus is not killed, indeed. And, for the more better assurance, tell them that I, Pyramus, am not Pyramus, but Bottom, the weaver. This will put them out of fear.
Well, we will have such a prologue, and it shall be written in 8 and 6.
No, make it 2 more. Let it be written in 8 and 8.
Will not the ladies be afeard of the lion?
Oh, I fear it, I promise you.
Masters, you ought to consider with yourselves to bring in, God shield us, a lion among ladies is a most dreadful thing, for there is not a more fearful wildfowl than your lion living, and we ought to look to it.
Therefore, another prologue must say he is not a lion.
Nay, you must name his name, and half his face must be seen through the lion's neck. And he himself must speak through, saying thus, or to the same defect, ladies, or fair ladies, I would wish you, or I would request you, or I would entreat you not to fear, not to tremble, my life for yours. If you think I come hither as a lion, 'twere pity of my life. No, I am no such thing. I am a man, as other men are. Well, and there indeed, let him name his name and tell them plainly he is
Snug the Joiner.
Snug the Joiner.
Then there's another thing. We must have a wall in the great chamber, for Pyramus and Thisbe did speak through the chink of a wall.
You can never bring in a wall. What say you, Bottom?
Some man or other must present wall, and let him have some plaster or some rough cast or some loam about him to signify wall, and let him hold his fingers thus, and through that cranny shall Pyramus and Thisbe whisper.
Well, if that may be, then all is well. But come, masters, rehearse your parts. Pyramus, you begin. When you have spoken your speech, enter into that break, and so everyone according to their cue.
Oh! What hempen homespuns have we swaggering here, so near the cradle of the fairy queen? What? Oh, a play towards. I'll be an auditor. An actor too, perhaps, if I see cause.
Pyramus, speak. Thisbe, stand forth.
Thisbe, the flowers of odious savors sweet. Odors savors sweet. So hath thy breath, my dearest Thisbe dear. But hark, a voice! Stay thou but here a while, and by I will to thee appear.
Oh, a stranger Pyramus than e'er played here.
As true as horse that yet would never tire.
If I were fair Thisbe, I were only thine.
How monstrous! How strange! We are haunted! Pray, masters! Fly, masters!
About around, through bog, through bush, through brake, through briar.
Sometime a horse I'll be. Sometime a hound, a hog, a headless bear. Sometimes a fire. And neigh, and grunt, and roar, and burn. Like horse, hound, hog, bear, fire at every turn.
Why did they run away? This is a knavery of them to make me afraid.
Oh, madam! Thou art changed! What do I see on thee?
What do you see? You see an ass head of your own, do you? I see their knavery. This is to make an ass of me, to frighten me if they could. But I will not stir from this place. No, I will walk up and down here, and I will sing, so that they will hear I am not afraid. The usual cock so black of hue, with orange tawny bill, throstle with his nose so true, the red with little quill.
Train to waste me, my flower.
The finch, the sparrow, and the lark, a plain song cuckoo grey, whose note full many a man doth mark, and dares not answer nay.
I pray thee, gentle mortal, sing again. Mine ear is much enamored of thy note. So is mine eye, enthralled to thy shape. And thy fair virtue's force, her force doth move me on the first view to say, to swear, I love thee.
Methinks, mistress, you should have little reason for that. And yet, to speak the truth, reason and love keep little company together nowadays. The more the pity some honest neighbors will not make them friends. Ha! 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 Nay, I can gleek upon occasion.
Thou art as wise as thou art beautiful.
Not so, neither. But if I had wit enough to get out of this wood, I have enough to serve mine own turn.
Out of this wood do not desire to go. Thou shalt remain here, whether thou wilt or no. I am a spirit of no common rate. The summer still doth tend upon my state, and I do love thee. Therefore, go with me. I'll give thee fairies to attend on thee, and I will purge thy mortal grossness so that thou shalt like an airy spirit go. Pyrz, cobweb, moth, and mustard seed. Ready?
And I. Where shall we go?
Be kind and courteous to this gentleman. On his walks and gambol in his eyes. Feed him with apricots and dewberries, with purple grapes, green figs, and mulberries. The honey bags steal from the humble bees, and for night tapers, crop their waxen thighs, and light them with the fiery glow of his eyes. I love to get it. Not to him else, and do him courtesy. Hail, mortal.
Hail! I cry your worships, mercy, heartily. I beseech your worship's name.
Cobweb!
I shall desire you of more acquaintance, good Master Cobweb. If I cut my finger, I shall make bold with you. Your name, honest gentleman.
Pyrz.
I pray you, commend me to Mistress Squash, your mother, and to Master Peascod, your father. I shall desire you of more acquaintance too, good Master Peaseblossom. Your name, I beseech you, sir.
Mustard seed.
Oh, good. Master Mustard Seed, I know your patience well. I promise you your kindred hath made mine eyes water ere now. I shall desire you of more acquaintance, good Master Mustard Seed.
Come, wait upon him, lead him to my bower. The moon methinks looks with a watery eye. And when she weeps, weeps every little flower, lamenting some enforced chastity. Tie up my lover's tongue! Bring him silently.